Welcome back to another sermon on the web. And today we're joined by a very special guest, so tell us who you are.
My name is Derek Sumner, and I will be your guys' seminarian for this summer. I'm super excited to be with all of you and to do this sermon on the web.
We're blessed to have Derek here at St. Michael's for the summer. So in this upcoming Sunday's Gospel, we hear how Jesus sends his apostles out to cure the sick and raise the dead. But before he does that, we hear that Jesus' heart is moved with such pity when he sees the crowds. So Derek, take us through what all that means about Jesus' heart being moved with such pity.
When Jesus sees the crowds, he is so inspired, I think, by their dedication to follow him and their great efforts that they go to follow him. And so we see Christ in his human heart sharing these emotions that we have. He's experiencing everything that the crowd is experiencing, and he's moved with pity, with this compassion for them.
Which is beautiful, that Christ has a heart, as you mentioned, a human heart like ours. So how do we develop that heart like his, a heart that's full of this pity and deep compassion?
That's a great question. There's a number of ways we can do this, but two that come to mind are getting to know God in the scriptures, but also in adoration. And we're blessed at St. Michael's to have this wonderful opportunity for Eucharistic adoration.
Which is beautiful. It's so great to go to adoration and encounter Christ's heart and have our heart speak to his heart. But sometimes it's really hard to go to adoration, or sometimes we don't know what to do in adoration. So what's a way for us to truly be able to encounter Christ's heart in adoration?
That can often be the hardest part, is just getting there, just getting to adoration. And once we do get there, we don't have to say anything. We can just sit in silence with God. But if that's hard, and if that's hard to let him talk, and that we can also just share what's on our heart, what's going on in our days and in our lives, because as a human, he wants to hear those things.
Absolutely, he intimately cares about that, which is why his heart is moved with pity. So if we go to adoration, our hearts too will be moved with such pity, such deep compassion, and our hearts will become meek and humble, like unto God's.